Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing the videos. Alright, thank you so much guys. I'm grateful. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about Eastern Mediterranean University. Yes, Eastern Mediterranean University is a state university located in the city of Famagusta or Magusa in northern Cyprus. First of all, if you are new, you are very much welcome, and if you didn't know, this is your favorite village boy, Milton, and my name is Milton Fonkwa. Thank you so much guys for joining. If you are old, thank you for returning. You already do know my name, as I can put it. Thank you so much. So guys, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Eastern Mediterranean University. Everything you need to know about Eastern Mediterranean University. It is a state university, alright, one of the few state universities in northern Cyprus, and is located in the city of Magusa. Magusa is in Turkish. The English name is FAMAGUSTA, alright. And I will be talking about the online application and registration in this first part, alright. The programs that are available and the admission requirements and the documents, okay. So I will be talking basically about three things here: the online application, okay, and registration, the programs available, and the admission requirements and the documents, all right, in this first part. Then the other part will be in the next video, where I will talk about the tuition fee and payment, all right, payment of tuition fee and the methods you can use to pay your tuition fee if you apply and you get accepted. So now, with no further ado, let's move into, as I said, EMU is Eastern Mediterranean University, and in Turkish it is called akdeniz University. The universitesi is in Turkish. akdeniz Universitesi, that is the Turkish name, okay? That is the Turkish name of Eastern Mediterranean University, and it was created in 1979, alright, under the leadership of the Secretary of Ministry of Education by name Onay Fadil, alright. So, and in 1986, Eastern Mediterranean University was converted to a state university. When it was created, it wasn't a state university, okay? Then it was later converted in 1986, and it has a student body of about 18,000 plus, all right, from all over the world, and 141 different programs, okay, and 11 faculties and 5 schools. Lectures in this university is usually in Turkish and English. Across all these 141 different programs, all right, and again, across the 5 schools that I just mentioned, you can be taught in the Turkish language and you can be taught in the English language. In fact, this is a very interesting school, because when I try to go through the programs, I realized that they can teach students in English for the nursing, and they also teach the Turkish student in Turkish for nursing, alright. So that is the thing. First of all, let me put this here as a disclaimer. I am not an agent of Eastern Mediterranean University. Anything I say here is as a result of my personal best and my personal experience, or as a result of my research abilities, okay? So don't get me wrong. But if you need help for your application or for your admission, I am ready to help you, okay? Because I have people who can help, people who I trust, all right? Now, admissions into Eastern Mediterranean University is ongoing right away. What they usually do is that if you want to apply, you apply before 1 month to the start of the semester. That is, if you want to apply, make sure you apply before August, because the semester begins in October, around October 26. All right. Again, for the spring semester, you apply before, let me say, like before March. All right. So that is what they used to do. Now, if you want, let me talk about the online application and the registration now. If you want to apply to Eastern Mediterranean University, what do you do? First of all, I have always said it in my previous videos that if you are applying for any university abroad, you have to make Google your friend, right? Google has to be your friend, okay? Try to Google, type the name of the university, okay? Using your keyboard in the Google search engine, you search for the school. the information is going to pop up for you to read and follow the links, all right, and apply. So now, if you make Google your friend, you will realize that you can do your application yourself, or if you want it to be fast, or if you need some help, if you can't do it, an agent might help you, or another individual will help you, all right. All this information is found in the school website, all right. I am going to link it down in the video description, so make sure you check the video description for the school website, all right. Now, let me go and talk about these faculties I just mentioned. There are 11 faculties at Eastern Mediterranean universities, all right, and some of these faculties include the Faculty of Architecture, Dentistry, Education, Engineering, Health Science, Law, Pharmacy, Tourism, Medicine, all right. These are just a few out of the 11 faculties. And now, let's look at, let me say, a faculty like the Faculty of Health Science, okay. If you want to go into, let me say, a BSc in Nursing, all right, because the nursing program is found under the Faculty of Health Science. If you take a BSc in Nursing, for example, you have to understand that this program is 4 years, all right, and the language of instruction, it depends on you. If you choose English, you will be taught in English language. If you choose Turkish, you will be taught in the Turkish language. Nursing for BSc is 4 years program, okay. Now, the first semester, you have programs like, you have courses to do like anatomy, all right. You will be get information or knowledge about anatomy. You will also be taught physiology and histology for the first semester, all right, if you are studying a program in nursing, all right, or let me say physiotherapy, or nutrition, and then didactics, all right. So it depends on whichsoever program you take, but if you choose a program that is 4 years program in English language, know that you are going to study for 8 semesters, all right. And an example is nursing. Now, the second semester for nursing, you will do things like physiological science and pathology. There are many other courses that you will be doing, okay, not just these ones I'm talking about. Then the third semesters, you will do basic concepts of nursing, okay. Why you rush through the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, and up to the 8th semesters, when you will do the 8th semester, where you will do something like emergency nursing or engineering nursing, all right. Then you do the practice. The practice is usually done in maybe in a laboratory or a state university prescribed by your university, okay, for you to go there and you do it. So that is how a BSc in nursing usually looks like. You have courses, you have compulsory courses, and you have elective courses. Always note that, okay. It's very important. Now, for the programs that you have, okay, that you can study in this school, as I mentioned, you have programs like accountancy, all right. Again, let me put this up here for those who didn't know. At Eastern Mediterranean University, you can study programs like which are not up to 2 or 3 years, okay. For example, they have associate programs, they have bachelor's degree programs, and they have PhD programs. Those associate programs I'm talking about are the programs you can study for less than 2 years, okay. Somebody asked me that, I think in one of the videos I did about NEAPOLIS University, one of my videos. So if you watch this one, know that you can study the program for less than 2 years at Eastern Mediterranean University, okay. So get that. For some of their programs, you have programs like accountancy and taxation, you have computer programming, okay, you have banking and insurance, you have biomedical engineering, electrical and electronic engineering, you have chemistry, you have physics, you have civil engineering, you have nursing, medicine, dental medicine, you also do have dentistry, you have economics, you have banking and finance, you have tourism and hospitality, and so on. There are a lot of them, 141 different programs, okay. Some will be taught in the Turkish language, some will be taught in the English language for the associates, the bachelors, the masters, and the PhD, okay. All of them grouped together make up 141 different programs, all right. So that is what you need to know. Now, for the admission requirements, all right, I talked about all the faculties already. For the admission requirements, which is the last part of this video I want to mention here, you need to, for let me say, for the associate and the bachelor's, all right, because if you, there is something we call, I really do not know the requirements for the associate programs, all right. If you want to do a program less than 2 years, it is normally like a diploma, all right. And if it is like a diploma, I think the least document you need is a high school certificate. But for those who are going for the bachelor's degree, all right, you need to have graduated from a high school, all right. You need a high school certificate, all right, before you can be given an admission in this school. For those who are applying for a master's degree, okay, you must have passed through a bachelor's degree, or you must have graduated from a university, a recognized university in your home country or anywhere around the world, all right, and own a transcript and a bachelor's degree certificate, all right. I hope you get me right. Now, they said if you have something like, let me say, if you have something like the SAT exam, I hope you people understand what is the SAT exam, the WAEC certificate or the exam. If you have written WAEC, I think WAEC is written in Nigeria. There is another one called the WASSCE, WASSCE. I think it's written across Central Africa, all right. If you have that, if you have the NECO, if you have the JAM, if you have GCE, and the baccalaureate, which is what is written in Cameroon and some other countries, you can apply for a bachelor's program or an associate program or a diploma program, all right, in Eastern Mediterranean University. Now, if you want to apply for a master's program, as I said, you must have graduated from a university, a recognized university, and owns a bachelor's degree transcript and let me say a bachelor's attestation or degree or something, because in some or certain cases some students will not have had their certificates. In that case, you can use your attestation to show that you graduated, all right. So now that is what you need to know. Again, the documents that you will be needing to do your admission at Eastern Mediterranean University, if all this I'm saying qualifies you for the admission, the documents you will need, you need a high school certificate if you are applying for the bachelor's, as I said, all right. You also need a bachelor's degree certificate and a transcript if you are applying for a master's degree program at Eastern Mediterranean University, all right. In addition to these documents, you also do need one passport size photograph, all right, one passport size photograph. I hope all of us, we do understand what is one passport size photograph, all right. Then you need a copy of let me say a proof of English proficiency. Now, you need to understand that at Eastern Mediterranean University, they also do have an English institute, okay. But I will advise international students that before you go and take a program at this university, please make sure you have an English proficiency certificate, or let me say a certificate to show that you are capable of speaking English, writing or reading, all right, or speaking something, all right. And that certificate at times is either you get a document from your university to show that you speak English in your country or you studied in English language, all right. That is called an English proficiency. Or you get a certificate, a recognized, internationally recognized certificate like the IELTS exam, the certificate, the TOEFL, all right, the Cambridge exam, and any other English recognized certificate. If you can present to them, they will admit you very fast, all right. But if you don't have the certificate, when you go to Eastern Mediterranean University in the city of Famagusta in Northern Cyprus, you are going to do their English exam. It is usually not very difficult. They will teach you few things, how to speak adjectives, nouns, and all the rest, all right. But it is going to cost you more, I think, if you had written any of these recognized English exams, all right. So it's better you write before you go to the institution, or else it is going to cost you more money, all right. Again, you need a copy of your passport size, a copy of your passport data page, all right. The page in which you have your details, like your name and everything on your passport, all right, to apply for this university. As I said, before you do an application, make sure that your passport is at least 6 months before validity. That is, it should not be below 6 months, okay? Remember, you are going to pass through the airport. If it is below 6 months, you will get complications with the immigration officials. Okay, so that is what you need to know about Eastern Mediterranean University in terms of online application, registration, programs, and admission requirements. All right, guys, I am going to stop the video here. I don't want it to be too long. And in part 2 of Eastern Mediterranean University and everything you need to know, I am going to talk about the tuition fee and the method of payment if you get an admission in this university, all right, and you want to pay tuition fee. How much is the tuition fee for the programs? How are you going to pay the tuition fee? All right, remember, never you give tuition fee money to any agent, all right, or anybody. There is always an account. If you go to the link I am going to put in the video description and follow it very keenly, you will realize there is an account for everything. Okay, thank you so much guys for watching this video. Thank you for supporting my work. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, press the like button, and please do not forget to subscribe and share the video to reach other people. Okay, thank you and see you in another episode.